Hello there, I'm Chris, and this video is being put together to show you the gear that I'll be taking with me on the John Muir Trail this summer. So sit back and enjoy. So this is my packing system. We start with the Osprey Exos 58 pack. It's nice and lightweight, I like that. And then for a day pack, summit pack, I've got an REI Flash 19, and it doubles as a stuff stack. You can turn it inside out and it has some use as a stuff stack. So we'll use that when we're summiting Whitney and climbing Half Dome. There's a pack cover for the pack, and then my BB500 Bear Vault bear canister, which is required in Yosemite and other national parks there. So that's where all of our food and smellable items go. For shelter, I've got the tarp tent double rainbow. It's nice and lightweight. It is a two-man tent. My son will be going with me on the trip. And some of the gear we have is duplicated, other is shared, such as the tent. And then for sleeping, we've got the REI Igneo. It's a down-filled 19-degree bag, which will keep us nice and warm. And then I've got the Thermarest it's the lightweight pad. I forget what the actual name of it is, but it's the yellow lightweight pad. And then a luxury item that I picked up as an impulse is just a little inflatable pillow from REI. For hydration, while we're out there, we'll each be carrying two 1-liter platypus bottles that we can use to mix up Gatorade or stuff like that in. For our main drinking, we've got our hydration bladder that goes in the pack, and then I've got a Sawyer Mini rigged up as an inline filter. So when we drink, we'll drink straight through the filter, and hopefully that works out really well. But we'll probably take some chemical drops as a backup just in case of a filter failure. A couple miscellaneous items here. I've got the map case with the, and I got a different mapping here right now, but I have the Tom Harrison JMT maps that'll go in here. My son, in his pack, will be carrying Eric Black's JMT Atlas. It's a small little pocket atlas. I don't have that to show you right now, but just in case we get separated, you can have his own map. Carrying about 50 feet of paracord here. That's just a general, just in case, so we can hang a clothesline or use it as additional guy line if we need it. Headlamp. It's just a black diamond headlamp there. Got a Swedish fire steel here. Also, in one of the other bags, I've got a big mini that we'll use as a main power source. This is if the lighter malfunctions for any reason, it can make sparks. Got my Leatherman Charge titanium. It'll be my only knife that I'm taking with me. And then first aid kit, store-bought, but I've augmented it with a couple other things and taken some things out that I don't expect we'll need. And my son and I will both be carrying one of these. For sleep system, clothing-wise, we've got a pair of sleep socks here, Smart Wool sleep socks, and then I've got the lightweight Smart Wool tops and bottoms, long sleeve top, long sleeve bottoms. Now the only use we'll have for these is sleeping. Normal everyday clothing. We've got our sock system. So we'll do the Ingy toe sock as a liner sock, and then I have the Smart Wool or Darn Tough socks to go on top of those. In the training hikes we've done so far, this seems to be a pretty bomb-proof system for blister prevention. So we have two pairs of that. We'll alternate those. Got the Ex Officio Give and Go boxers that are nice and comfortable there, no chafing. Base layer Smart Wool t-shirt, lightweight. And then I've got the REI Sahara convertible pants and hiking shirt. And that's a long sleeve shirt, and that will mainly for sun and bug protection. We've got REI gaiters here just to keep the dust out of our boots. And then got outdoor research sun gloves because we'll be using trekking poles, so our hands will be exposed most of the time, and these have worked out really well in the training hikes we've done. They're nice and lightweight and keep the hands from getting sunburned. For an outer layer, if it gets too cold, we've got the down jacket from REI. It's nice and compressible. And then I've got just a beanie hat and some nice down gloves that I can wear if it gets super cold. Rainwear, we've got just a simple rain jacket, a little polypro rain jacket, and then a Cuban fiber rain kilt. It's extremely lightweight, breathable, so hopefully we won't need to use those too much, but you got to be prepared. It doesn't rain much in the Sierras, but when it does, you want to be ready for it. Cook system. I've got the cozy. We're going to be doing what they call freezer bag cooking for most of our meals. So this is just a cozy that we can put our freezer bag with our meal in it, in with the boiling water, and close it up and let it rehydrate. For the actual cooking, we've got a Snow Peak titanium cook set. It's a combo that includes a pot and a cup and a little mesh stuff sack. So you got a cup and a pot, and then nested in there, we've got just some collapsible utensils. Fuel for the stove. This is a little silicone piece on there that you can drink out of the cup while it's still hot. And then our Snow Peak titanium stove screws right on top of the fuel. And that'll be our cook system. Personal items, got to have a trowel, dig your cat hole. Got a pack towel here. This one's kind of large. I might actually swap it out for a smaller one before we go. But this is to dry yourself. TP, I'll probably repackage that so it's a little less bulky. This is a backflow syringe for the water filter, so you can keep that nice and clean. And then we've got this personal items kit, toothbrush, toothpaste, soap. There's some bug spray and sunscreen that will be in there as well. There's the big mini lighter. And then for entertainment, we'll have a deck of cards and a little dice game we'll bring with us. Headwear. Got a couple different options here. Got a nice wide brim hat just to keep the sun off. It's very lightweight, nice and breathable. We are going to be out there in the height of mosquito season, so I'm bringing a mosquito head net just so we can avoid the use of chemicals as much as we can. But we will be bringing DEET with us because that's one of the things I've heard repeatedly is that mosquitoes can get pretty intense out there. Got a buff here for just a different option in headwear, and then this is the official John Muir Trail Scotland bandana that will identify us as members of the JMT Facebook group. So we'll have that hanging off the pack. And last but not least, we've got our electronics. So I'll be bringing my cell phone, which I don't plan to use much for. We'll have that. I've got the Olympus Tough Series camera, so this will be what we take all the pictures and video with while we're out there. It's waterproof, crush-proof, freeze-proof, you name it. Should be nice and indestructible out there. We've got our spot. This is the first gen spot, but I also do have a Delorme InReach SE coming so that we'll be able to do two-way communication with family and friends back home. And to keep all that stuff charged, we've got a 20,000 milliamp hour external battery that will charge all of our USB devices. And then, I don't have it yet, but to keep the battery topped off, I've got a Gold Zero solar charger that we'll be taking as well. And then, another luxury item, got my Kindle Paperwhite that we'll be bringing along for reading in the tent at night when I'm not tired yet. But I imagine I'll probably be tired most of the time after hiking 10 to 12 miles a day. So that's all the gear. I don't think I've forgot anything, but if I do, look for a link to an actual gear list with weights that I'll post in the video description, and I'll see you out on the trail.